Hi, my dear students. Hope you are doing well. Once again, Professor Javed is with you for another important lecture, probability in grade 9 in a new book. So this topic has included. So today, uh, the first of all, we will just introduce definitions, the MCQs, properties, and rule we will discuss, and then we will solve the complete exercise regarding probability. So this is the chapter 13 in your book, and then exercise 11.3. Okay, so let's start over first thing. So probability. Okay, so basically it's the definition of this probability is a measure of the likelihood of an event occurring. Okay, how much or how can an event occur? Sorry, it is a number between 0 and 1. Okay, basically it's the discussion of an event. Okay, event mean any, you can say that what is happening, okay, and how likely it's happening, and how the percentage and it's happening. Okay, the definition is, I know, always boring, but when you see the formula, you will come to know. So it is a number between 0 and 1. So always think that probability is always between 0 and 1. Okay, or you want to write like this. Okay, so 1 less or equal to 0 and 0 less or equal to, you can say that probability, not 0 here. So probability here, so probability is greater or equal to 0 and less or equal to 1. Okay, you can say like this, greater or equal to 0 and less or equal to 1, like this. Okay, so basically this is the rule of probability or property that you can say. So let's move toward the formula. Okay, so the formula is in front of us, that uh, probability of an event. Okay, so the formula you have to learn the whole exercise. In future also, it is this formula we will use. A number of favorable outcomes. Favorable mean which can possible. Okay, so total number of possible outcome. Possible mean the total, we can say, and favorable mean how it's coming, how something is going on. So for example, the example, flipping a fair coin. You know the coin. Coin has always two sides. Yes, just like this. So one side always something and the other side is something like that. Okay. So you can say that the other side is something like that. So only two outcomes can be happen in a coin. So the total outcome is two, and on one time, for example, if I say the star, so the star can come for how much time? Okay, for flipping, so only one time. So one possible outcome, you can say that one is likely. So the flipping of coin is, probability of an event is 1 over 2, or you can write also in point 0.5. Okay, so let's move toward the next. uh, so there are some rules of probability that we have to discuss. Uh, the rules of probability. The first rule, probability is always greater or equal to 0 and less or equal to 1. We have already discussed, okay, between 0 and 1. This can also be 0 and also be 1, okay, not in between, also equals, okay. Probability of a number, for example, any a, and its complement always equal to 1. Probability of an event plus probability of its complement must be equal to 1. This can come in MCQs. Number 3, probability of A or B. The A or B likely to event always equal to probability of A plus probability of B, negative of probability of A and B. Addition rule for mutually exclusive event. Okay, this is not the basic use in your, but you have to learn for your MCQs or some type. Number 4, probability of A and B. This is OR and this is and. Okay, and mean multiplication is also a term of physics and maths as well. So probability of A into probability of B. Okay, what does it mean? So I just give the explanation. Probability of B, you can say like this, slash A. This not a slash, but you can say probability of A and B divide by a probability of A. Okay, so we can find this. So this is the basic rules and this is the basic definition of probability. Hope everyone can understand. And now we will start the exercise. Okay, after in the next lecture.